Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabriel. Welcome to today's daily card reading. It's Wednesday the 16th of December. Here we are. Today I have pulled a card from the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. Now the card that came out today is one that doesn't normally come up, and it's about one of our chakras or energy centers in our body called the solar plexus. Now, it would seem to me that today this card has come up because it speaks to our personal power and how we are feeling with regards to our level of self-confidence and our level of self-empowerment. Is that sitting well with us? Is it functioning well? Are we in that space of personal power at the moment, or are we feeling disempowered? Now, I wanted to maybe check in with you to see if you are aware about our energy system and the chakras in our body. Some of you probably are, some of you may not. In my book, The Power of Soul Loving, I have included a section in there about our energy and how we manage our energy, because it does affect us mentally and emotionally. So our physical body, the energy within our physical body, does impact how we feel mentally and emotionally, and vice versa, of course. Now, on page 86 of my book, which is chapter 7, The Energy Shift, in this book here, we'll go into more detail about how we are as energetic beings and the fact that we have energy flowing through us at different frequencies. Now, we have something called energy centers, and there are 7 main ones in the body, and these are sort of exit points for energy that is flowing out of our body through our subtle body, and there are many layers of our subtle body of energy. In saying that, when we have good flow of energy, we are feeling self-empowered, and the different energy centers will allow us to feel aligned mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually. Now, just to give you a quick idea, there is a diagram in this book here on page 88 that shows us the location of those main chakras in our body, starting with the crown at the top and the base chakra at the bottom, with the solar plexus right in the middle there above our navel. So that's the one we're talking about today. So it is often represented by the colour yellow. And I'm just going to read a little bit from my book here on page 89. So it's known as the power center. It has a direct correlation to our sense of personal power and our ability to take action towards our goals and our dreams. Very appropriate at the moment as we're going through all of these changes and making new decisions for ourselves going forward. We now need to take action on a lot of things. We're trying to get clear on our goals, our purpose. So it's really great timing to be able to review whether or not our power center, our solar plexus, is functioning well, or whether it is feeling quite sluggish. Okay, so when it is flowing well, we'll be able to focus on our goals and the things that we value most. We'll have clarity. But when it's not functioning well, we're going to be coming from a place of fear. We're going to be feeling fearful. We're going to be lacking in confidence and perhaps feeling quite disempowered. You know, we may be having those days more often than not where we just can't get off the couch. We're not feeling brave and bold to take action on things. We're probably going back to old stories and procrastinating around doing new things or stepping into unfamiliar territory. So our solar plexus is going to drop in energy and may start to feel really unsettled. From a physical response, our body will always let us know how it's going. You know, that feeling of having butterflies in your stomach, or that anxiety that we may have. It's also associated with our adrenal glands and our pancreas too. So those major organs, if they're not in good shape, then we know that our solar plexus, the energy flowing through this part of our body, is not doing so well. Yeah. So let's see. Now, in order to assist ourselves, we can create more physical energy and clear any sluggishness in this solar plexus to give ourselves more clarity and purpose. We can do that by just having a regular exercise program, or having a pattern or a habit of regular movement, like going for a walk the same time every day. I like to do mine and set myself up well for the day by going for a bit of a power walk in the morning. I also do yoga. Dance is also very good to improve the flow of energy in your solar plexus. Now you'll probably note too, when you get yourself up and moving physically, that helps to create greater mental clarity. It helps to improve your concentration and your focus. And that in itself gives you more confidence, doesn't it? It's very important to recognise that our mind, our body, our emotions and our spirituality, they're all connected with each other. Be careful of your thinking at the moment, okay? If you're constantly focused on things that are not working well for you, that is going to disempower you and unsettle that energy in that area of your body. So what you can do to help yourself is, if you are feeling out of sorts, unsettled, lacking in confidence, give yourself 20 to 30 minutes of being quiet. Just breathe slowly. Take your mind away from the past or the future. That's where fear lies. You know, we worry about what's happened in the past, worry about what's going to happen in the future. Come back to now. Come back to the present moment. If you need to just close your eyes and breathe deeply, just take for some moments to really observe what is happening around you, what you are grateful for in this very moment. Give yourself time and just notice right now, at this point in time, in your day, in this moment, what are you grateful for? And as you focus on the blessings now, you're going to find that your body settles, your mind settles, clarity returns. A sense of gratitude is going to improve the energy in your solar plexus. Your confidence is going to start to come back, and your self-esteem is going to raise, and the energy is going to start to flow more easily. That is a really great way to use our thoughts, connect with our body, and improve the energy that's happening in our solar plexus. Another thing that we can do to help ourselves is to also recognise the wonderful accomplishments and milestones that you've made in the past month, 6 months and 12 months. In doing that, you are improving your sense of personal power. It's important to acknowledge what you have achieved rather than always being focused on what you've yet to do or what perhaps didn't work. So when you're in that present moment, just reflect on the things that have worked well for you and really give yourself that acknowledgement for your personal achievements. So this is the main message of the solar plexus card today, is the need to really be aware, conscious of our personal power, and that we have the ability to shift that energy rather than waiting for our external world, thinking that the conditions of our life is what gives us confidence and power. You know, it's very easy to use excuses or external circumstances as the indicator of whether or not we're going to feel confident and have enough personal power to feel good about ourselves. Like we might say, oh, I'm never going to get that job. Because I don't have that job, I feel very poorly about myself, and therefore I don't have any personal power. It may be about, not having enough finances at the moment, and therefore you use that as an excuse to allow your confidence to drop and your energy to drop and to go into a fear state. Or it may be other things to do with family, relationships, your home environment. The point of the message is that we're able to improve our own energy and our own sense of confidence for our solar plexus, which is what we're focusing on today. We have control over how we can shift and improve the flow of that energy so that we come back to a place of personal power. So the physical things you can do is get yourself moving, get the energy in your body flowing, the blood circulating, the oxygen, get movement happening in your body. You can also take some time to do 20 to 30 minutes of just quiet, gentle reflection, bringing yourself back to the present moment rather than going into a place of fear from the past or the future. Manage your thoughts, be careful what you're thinking about. Focus on the positives and the achievements. And this is all going to help you to feel better in your day and for the rest of your week. So don't let the outside world deter you. Don't let that be what's going to tell you whether or not you've got confidence or not, or whether you're going to come from a place of joy and abundance and feeling really on top of your game. You can change that and you can shift that for yourself. Yeah. So just to finish off, this energy center is about power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, confidence. It's also connected to that clairsentience, which is that inner feeling. So you know how we talk about having a gut instinct or a gut feel around something? When the energy is flowing well, your body is going to help give you some signals as to what that inner feeling is going to be. It's connected to your intuition. So that's the spiritual component here. Mind, body, emotions and spirituality all connected. So when it's flowing well, you know that you can trust your intuition and that gut feeling. Yeah, it's just so much, lots to learn. So you can check out my book if you want to learn a little bit more. And the expert in this particular subject matter, one of the well-known experts, is Judith Enadia, who wrote a book many years ago called The Wheels of Life, in case you're interested to learn in more detail about the chakra system and our energy centers. So yeah, that's it. That's the message for today. If you folks are interested in purchasing a copy of my book, it's available online at any online bookstore, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, the Book Depository, Booktopia, whatever your favourite is. I also have a website called thepowerofsoulloving.com where you can order a copy. That may be great for you to start off the new year, to give yourself a really good start in terms of learning how to navigate through change and transformation in your life. Could also be a beautiful present for a family member or a friend. Now, if you happen to live locally to me, I do have copies of this book, and I'm happy to sell that at a discount for those who'd like to pick up a copy from me. I will leave details in the description box below. That's it from me today. I'll post the information on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye now.